YouTube and welcome back. Today I want to talk about a stock that's made it onto pretty much every investor's radar this week, and that is Triangle. No wait, Trapezoid. No, Square. Lucky for us, we don't need geometry in order to figure out whether Square is a good investment or not. So in today's video, I'll be introducing the company to you, who they are and what they do, cover how they've disrupted an entire industry and become so relevant over the last few weeks, and finally show you value and technical analysis to help you determine whether or not this company is worth your hard-earned money. So first off, who is Square? Square is a financial tech or a fintech company founded by the CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, and Jim McKevely, previously director of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. These two guys started something that would seamlessly and cost-effectively help small businesses to complete transactions and also offer them financial assistance. This has been a huge hit among the small business community, and there's a pretty good chance that you have used their services. If you go to a small shop and you swipe your card on some funky little square that's plugged into the auxiliary port of an iPad, that small square was made by the company Square. If you're investing into a company, it's important to know what that company actually does. What Square does is that they help businesses to swiftly complete transactions by simply downloading an app, swiping a card, and receiving their payment within minutes. Usually it takes business transactions days to go through, but using their technology allows for small businesses to have access to their profits almost instantaneously. They also have a product called Square Stands, which allows businesses to turn an iPad into a POS. No, not a piece of a point of sale. The Square Stand also allows for NFC contactless payments, as well as a dreaded chip. On top of these products that Square sells, they also offer financial assistance to help small businesses ranging from $500 to $250,000. They claim that they have an easy application with no long forms, quick payment processing, which allows these businesses to get their funding almost instantaneously within the next business day, and they also allow you to track analytics to help you know how your business is faring. Now this all sounds awfully familiar. What other companies do I know that offer an entire ecosystem surrounding their products? This combination of hardware, financial assistance, and mobile services that they offer make running a small business a breeze. They take care of pretty much everything for you, and all you really have to worry about is the customers. Square is a company that has been around for 11 years now, and you might be wondering, why are they just now on everybody's favorite stocks to watch? This company is disrupting the entire banking industry, and there are a couple things that are leading them to being one of the most hyped investments that you can make right now. First is their approach to the Paycheck Protection Program. They streamlined this application process. They're offering automatic payment processing in order to help businesses almost automatically, and they also don't charge a fee towards borrowers. In turn, they have managed to distribute over $500 million to 60,000 businesses. Wait up, let's rewind a bit. They're not charging fees, how are they making profit? Well, Uncle Sam has to pay a fixed fee depending on the size of this loan, which happens to be 5% for loans that are less than $350,000. The average loan size that Square has distributed is around $8,000. So if we do some quick maths right now, 500 million times 5% is $25 million in revenue from PPP loans alone. Meanwhile, the big banks, namely Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America, are all stuck in their old ways and have failed to provide this much needed assistance to small businesses. But they don't have all of their eggs in a single basket. Not only are they helping small businesses during this economic crisis, but they're also helping individuals with Cashapp. They have capitalized off of all of the stimulus check talks by publishing facts on the stimulus program and instructions to help get money into the American hands quickly. As a result, they saw 300% growth in direct deposits and more than quadrupled their customer base from 3 to 14 million. But they had more tricks up their sleeve. With more eyes on the stock market now more than ever, they capitalize on this with fractional investing and allowing their users to buy Bitcoin. They created an entire banking ecosystem not only for small businesses, but also for consumers. I really think that they hit the jackpot with this one, and they're very much set up for success. And to conclude this video, I want to give you an in-depth technical analysis on the share price for Square to help you determine whether or not to buy into this company just yet. First, let's take a look at their 5-year chart in Robinhood just to show you how much growth they have seen. Square was first listed on the public stock exchange back in November 2015. They really didn't start making any big waves until 2017, when they went from a price of $15 in January to $34.67 in December. So they more than doubled their value in a single year, and from 2017 to the end of 2018, they were able to triple their value. They were hit super hard by the 2018 recession and they saw a fall of 50%. They rebounded sharply and they traded sideways for about a year. That is until this global health crisis hit and they sunk their shares from $83 all the way to $38. And since this, they've made a V or more of a W-shaped recovery. But Robinhood doesn't really paint the whole picture with their simple price chart, so let's look at the 6-month chart on Thinkorswim. Their stock has consistently trended upwards since the beginning of April, and they really started to gain some traction around this earnings report, where they saw a 15% growth in a single day. This strong recovery that they've been experiencing has drawn the eyes of many investors, and they've been consistently trending in bullish territory between 50 and 70 RSI. Now, I don't want you guys to rush into buying this stock considering that their RSI is crossing into overbought territory, which means that they are overvalued. Now, if you think that Square's share price is going to the moon and you're not really expecting a sell-off, then go ahead and buy in, but I'm more of a realist. I think that Square's share price is going to sell off considering that they just made new highs, and they'll likely be coming to a more reasonable price between $77.50 and $81.89 between the 180 EMA and the 30 SMA line. The share price may never come to my expected value of $80, but personally I would rather wait for a great buying opportunity and miss out on some potential profits than to watch their share price drop over 10% in the following weeks after I bought into their company. Although I think that they are a great long-term investment, I don't think that now is the time to buy. So that wraps up my in-depth video about Square, the fintech company that is disrupting the banking world. And if there are any other companies that you want an entire video dedicated to, leave it down in the comments below. And as always, if you want to keep up with what I'm investing in on a day-to-day basis, be sure to check out my Discord. It's the first link down in the description. So with that all said, guys, remember to stay positive, stay green. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.